have any, and if you want to watch this again, if you miss something, you can just watch it. And if you can if you have any question, you can just message me or email me. Okay, so let me share screen. Yeah, so I think everyone can see the slides, and I am sharing the slides. I think everyone can see it. So if you cannot see it, just say that I cannot see it, but I think everyone can see it. So yeah, so this is what I'm going to talk about, and let's enter the virtual world of research. And the reason I said it is virtual because all the research activity you will be doing is virtual. We will use laptop for this research activity. Actually, we need two things. One is your laptop, and the second is your passion, your love towards this research activity. Okay, so that's the only two things we need: laptop and a passion, and also internet connection. You should have internet at your home, and also electricity. We also want electricity because laptop will not run. But jokes apart, so yeah, so this the biggest question that every parent and every kid have, that how can you do complex research online? Don't you need, like, for these biology research, don't you need uh, machines, lab equipments, chemicals, uh, to conduct all these research? But those days are gone. Now, a lot of research in pharma, biotech, industry, universities, a lot of research is being done on computers. And it all started when, in 2013, Nobel Prize was given to this same technique which we will be doing in this research activity. So the Nobel Prize was given to molecular dynamics, and the reason they got Nobel Prize was three scientists. They developed tools, computational tools, and different computational softwares which can be used to simulate, to mimic human body, which was really incredible. So it can be a human body, it can be bacteria, it can be a virus, it can be plant cell. Any living thing can be simulated on laptop, on your computer, on your PC, or by using different software. So that was like a big discovery, that you can simulate human body on laptop. It's just like when you if someone is trying to learn how to fly a plane, you don't just fly a plane. We fly a dummy plane, and we try to mimic how the plane will go up, how it will go down. We try to mimic the thrust. We also put a screen, artificial screen, in front of us, so that we can mimic, we can simulate the real plane, because flying a real plane is very expensive. So just like that, doing real experiments are very expensive, time consuming, and unpredictable. But these computational techniques are cheap, very quickly. Within days, within minutes, within hours, you can get your results. So that's why these computational technique are getting more and more popular. I used to work in a pharma company. I was a research scientist, so I was like only researching in front of laptop. But my other fellow scientists were working in lab. They were doing lab experiment, and I was doing all my research experiment on computer. So just to give an idea, on your screen, there is a 3D structure. And this 3D structure which is moving around is a structure of a protein and a DNA. I know it doesn't look like a DNA, but this protein, this purple color structure is a protein. Actually, it is a cancer protein. And we want to inhibit this cancer protein. And this pink color structure is a 3D structure of a DNA. Again, it doesn't look like DNA because it is a single stranded DNA. But what we are looking at is how this DNA can bind and also can inhibit this cancer cell, cancer protein. So if this cancer protein is inhibited, then cancer cell will also get inhibited. Then cancer can also be inhibited. So that's what we are looking in this specific research. So this might give you some idea that we are looking at the structural oriented research activity, which is more appealing, more attractive, because you can see what you are working on. So generally in research, you have to think in your mind that uh, in three-dimensional, you can think that how the protein is working. But here now you can not only think in three-dimensional, you can also do uh, research in three-dimensional. So that's what I will show you. Okay, so let me give you my background before moving on. So who we are: I am PhD in computational chemistry. Then I did postdoc in computational chemistry and biology. And yeah, so I've been traveling all around US. So PhD, I was in Florida, then I moved to Michigan, then I became a research scientist, then I moved to North Carolina. Now I'm working at full time at Eigen Sciences. So I'm traveling all around the US. I have 12 years of research experience, 80 publications, book chapters, and conferences. And these are some of the awards which I have received, and all the awards. The credit goes to my mentor who guided me, who showed me the right path. So I would say research mentorship or mentorship in general is very important in academic life. Okay, so these are some of the media coverage which we have received on our research. And these are some of the awards like Tata Scholarship, Youth Achievement Award, Best Research Award at MIT. Last week, we went to MIT. Three of our high school kids, they presented their research at MIT, and we also got a Best Research Award over there. Okay. MIT, five kids been to MIT, American Chemical Society. This week there is a conference at NASA, Washington Science and Engineering Fair. This is picture of February MIT. We also went to MIT in February. Junior Science Humanities Symposium. This guy is uh, he got to county level, then state level. Now he's going for the finals. Today is his final, so he must be presenting right now. So yeah, so we try to compete at high level because our research is like very good. Research is very innovative. It is very new. Um, but yeah, but all our kids are from high school 8th to 12th grade, so they were able to do it. So it's not too complex, but the only reason we get so much acknowledged at university or science fairs, we have so many awards, is our research is very innovative. One tagline which I always say is the research which we are doing is research which has never been done before. So that is the key point. That is the selling point. That is the only reason I'm doing this. The research is the thing which has never been done before, and that is research. Okay. So yeah, so many parents, especially parents, they ask like, is it going to help? Why should I bother if it is not very useful? And where can I use it? How can I use it in my college application? Because that's the major reason we are doing it, like for showcase this research in college application. So definitely you can showcase your research in college applications, you can include that in your activity list, in your CV, in your statement of purpose, in college essays, admission interviews, and letter of recommendations. We also provide the letter of recommendation. So it it all depends how you are showing um, your your application to the university, because university, they spend a good amount of time, and they have to make sure that you are gonna join their university, their college, their seat. Because if you say that if you have applied to college and if you don't join, then they are missing one person. So that is like not a good business for the university. So that's why they want to make sure that you are serious in your college application. And how can you show that you are serious is when you show in your statement that I have done basic research, then I did advanced research, then I presented at this conference, and then I published this research paper. So it gives a thread. It gives a good story which you can tell, which you can showcase in your college application. So it shows that it's not a random project research work which you have done. It shows that there is a years of experience, years of planning behind this, and that's how you have achieved so many things in in your high school. Okay, so now I will give you an example of research example. So this will give you a better picture what you will be doing. Okay, so on your screen there is a boat. Okay, and what boat is trying to do is boat is trying to dock in a dockyard, and the size of this boat is very important. If it is too big, this boat will not fit. If it is too small, we are wasting some of the space. So similar docking or boat docking concept is there in research world, which is called as molecular docking or medicine docking. So just to give you a background, this is a cancer protein and this is drug. Okay, cancer drug, and we want to this drug to bind with this protein, and you can see that slowly it will go and it will interact and it will get accommodated. Slowly it will bind with the protein, and the reason it is binding, it's forming hydrogen bond hydrophobic interactions with the protein. But most importantly is like how nicely it fits in that pocket which is in there. It's like connecting two Legos together. So to connect two Legos, uh, shape and size is very important. Okay, so if we get the same shape and same size, it will fit very nicely. Okay, so remember this video. In the end, I will give you a demo, and that will give you a better picture, a clear picture how it is done. So remember this video. I showed you a boat was docking, and I will show you in the end of this seminar, I will show you an example of research experiment. Okay, there are other research examples. I can talk about this COVID-19 research, this one. And in this research, there are two proteins, number one, number two. So these two images are structure, 3D structure of proteins which are present in our lungs. Okay, and what happens is when coronavirus enters inside our body, it goes from lungs, and then the first thing coronavirus binds with the is with this protein. Okay, so coronavirus first bind with this and then it enters. It's just like a thief is trying to enter the door. Okay, so this door is this purple color protein, which is our body, and coronavirus or thief is trying to enter. So what if I change this door, or what if I change this lock? Maybe thief or coronavirus cannot enter. So that's what we are doing in this research. So there is a drug, yellow color structure is a drug, and it is only present in image number 2. It is not in 1. And what this drug is doing is closing the door, the protein. Okay, in absence, it is opening. So that's how this drug functions. So it is closing the door so that the coronavirus cannot enter. Obviously, coronavirus cannot enter, then COVID will not happen. Then we can also prevent coronavirus or COVID. Okay, so this is one of the research. There are other research as well, like AIDS, HIV research. In this, a student discovered a drug like he did different molecular dynamics techniques, and then he got first prize at Junior Science Humanities Symposium finalist, and then he got a medallion award of excellence at Illinois Junior Science of Academy of Science. Today I didn't mention this, but today he's competing at a state level. Maybe right now he's competing right now in Chicago. So, and he already published the research paper. So that's how we work. So there are several steps. I can talk about this research as well. So this structure is an envelope protein. Let's say this is coronavirus. Okay, and this envelope protein is present on the surface of the coronavirus. Okay, and what's the function of this envelope protein is it transports ions inside and outside. like sodium ion, like potassium ion, like calcium ion, like hydrogen ion, and other many ions it transport inside and outside. So obviously this is a bad protein, right? If we it, because it belongs to coronavirus. So if we block this guy, then the virus can die, right? So that's what the girl did. She designed artificial drug molecules which can block, bind in the surface of the ion channel, so the ions cannot enter. So if the ions cannot enter, then the virus can die. So if I can play this video, so this see this ion is going in. Yeah, so all these videos, all these research are done in our lab. Like I didn't download these videos. All these, all our kids, they made these videos. So yeah, so then once the research was done, she presented at American Chemical Society, North Carolina. She got best research award. She also got for $100 award for this. And then she presented at AISES at Washington State, and then she got Tata scholarship. Only one kid got in North Carolina, and based on that, she published her research work, and then she admitted to university. So that's how we work, like research, advanced research, competition, try to get awards. We will show you all the path, how to present, what questions they will ask, what to present, how to make posters, everything we will show you. And that's the one of the reason we get award. Like we prepare before going for science fair. We prepare for all those competitions, and then we publish, and then we apply. So you can see that there are small baby steps for our before we are applying for our college applications. So taking those baby steps are very crucial for conducting a good, healthy research. And I'm there, we are there every step. We will show you, we will guide you at every step. You need to do this. This is the deadline. This is where you can apply. This is how you will write research paper. These are the requirements for the conferences. These are the requirements for doing research paper. We will show you, we will tell you at every step that what you are gonna do. Okay. uh, some more research activity like this last 2 weeks from now presented at Stanford. Two kids presented different projects, different work. Both kids got selected at Stanford University for presentation. This is what we presented this week. Three kids were there. Again, different projects. We never do group project. Every kid have three different projects. Three kids applied. All three got accepted. Two kids presented at UPenn, an Ivy League, and this was in February. Two kids, different projects presented at MIT. This week, I think on 8th May, is this is at NASA. A kid will be presenting project how drugs can be developed in space. This is glioblastoma, brain cancer. Um Girl got award at ICEF, Treasurer, New Jersey. She got two awards. So yeah, so we try to compete at a high level, at a good places. And you can just by looking at this picture, you can think that these are like good research. And all these images, we didn't download these images. All these images are drawn by us. Student made these images. But don't get scared just by looking at glioblastoma is like a more complex word, or dementia is very complex. All our kids, they didn't have prior experience of research experience. They started from scratch. They didn't have prior experience. They have never done research before. For our research work, no EP class is not required. You don't need any programming experience. As I said, only laptop and your passion is required. We will train you, we will guide you, we will tell you what are the steps, what you need to do. We record all our session. So once if you miss something, you can just watch those videos again, and then you can do your assignments. So it's not too complex, it's not very difficult, because that's how parents are like, especially parents are very spectacle about how can you do research and do other activities like um, in summer we have like different games, and we are doing a lot of things. Okay. So many kids are very interested in what research project we will get. There are three different types of research topic projects, like biology research, biology and AI oriented research, and AI research only. So kids who are more biology inclined towards biology, or they are more towards medical pre-med, so they prefer this biology research and biology or AI research. Kids who are engineering side, CS, computer science, programming, they only do AI research, AI oriented research. Uh, but the research project is what we focus on a lot. Um, there are no group projects. Generally, we do one-on-one projects. So one-on-one, one kid, one PhD mentor. Um, you will get a research topic which interests you. For example, first will ask you what you are interested in. And based on your interest, we will give you a research topic related to your interest. For example, if you say that I want to work on neuroscience and cancer, so we will give you three different topics related to neuroscience and cancer, and then you can pick one. So it is not a very student oriented. You can also relate your research with your background. For example, in 10th grade, I did, let's say I did um, a summer camp for helping Alzheimer disease patient. So maybe you can relate your research, like how Alzheimer is. I'm very interested in Alzheimer disease and I work on it, and I was very um, mm, eager to learn more. So that's why I conducted research. So you can relate what you have done before and why, the reason, the big why you are doing this research. You can relate with that. But all depends on what you are interested in. Definitely, we will help you. We will ask you like what you want to do. If you don't have any idea, if you don't, if you say I want to do research, but I don't know what I want to do, or what, can you give me some ideas? Can you give me a new topic? Can you give me a latest innovative research which is booming, which is no one have done before? We definitely ask us, and we will guide you. We will give you different areas. We will give you that what is more popular, what is less popular, what is everyone doing, what is less people are doing but more popular. One thing is how music affect the plant health or human health, or how music affect the brain health, is one of the most common topic which I have seen in these different science fairs. And this is one of the most common. I'm sure you must have studied about Alzheimer disease, is one of the most common what I have seen. So yeah, so there are like specific topics which are very common and everyone doing it, and some topics which are new, maybe no one have heard about it. And when you showcase that, that is like the aha moment. Wow, this is I never thought about it, and this is what you are doing. So that was like that is a game changer, which I would say. Okay. So yeah, as I said, I am now I'm acting as a judge for Regeneron ISEF, which is the best science fair in US. So I will be going in LA next week. So yeah, so competition is big, but if it is hard, we will do it hard. Okay. Now the research program roadmap, which is very important. This is a 6-month program. It looks long, but time flies very quickly. So the 6 months is divided into 6 parts. First, we will find a research topic, which is this one. Finding a research topic is very important, because you don't want to discover a same thing which has been discovered 20 years back. So that is not research. There is no point of repeating something. So finding a novel topic is very important, a new which has never been done before, not only in your city, not only in US, maybe in entire world, no one have done it before. So the topic which I'll give you, you can Google those topic. You can ask someone who are in this research field, maybe or maybe some physician. You can ask them. They will say, okay, so this has never been done before. So that's what very important. That's the most important part. Then we spend most of the time in conducting research, one-on-one classes, PhD mentor, and we record all our reading. So that's very helpful. Sometimes you forget, sometimes you have exam, so you cannot focus, then you can just watch those videos again and complete your assignments. Then we'll do data analysis, then we will write publication research paper, then we will submit research paper, and then we go to conference. So in publication research paper, how to make figures, how to write research paper, how to write introduction, method, results and discussion, references, conclusion, everything we will show you. It's not like I will write, it's not like you are alone, you will write, we will write it together. First, I will ask you, can you write 5 to 10 lines about coronavirus? And then you will write those in this week, and then you will write those and I will correct that. And next week, can you write 5 lines about how to treat the drugs which can be treated by which can treat coronavirus? So slowly along the way, we will keep writing, we will keep including all the data in the research paper. And then in the end, when you'll see after 4 5 months, you will see that you have like 8 10 pages of research done, and your research paper is already ready. So that's how we work. And in the end, we go to conference or science fairs. We will show you where the conference is happening, when is happening, which one is good, which one is bad. We will direct you, this science fair is very important. We will guide you, this conference is very important. I'm going to a national conference. So last week we went to MIT. In February we went to MIT. Last week again we went to MIT. Next week I'm going to LA for conference for the science fair, and then in October we are also going to American Chemical Society, which is one of the biggest conference, and I think 8 of our kids are also presenting their research. So yeah, so we will direct you where you can go. Um, uh, yeah, and also this Thursday we are going to NASA for presenting our research. So yeah, whatever needs to do, question and answers, preparation, how to prepare, what to present, everything we will guide you. There will be a pre-conference, pre-science fair preparation classes, um, where we will have a preparation practice session. uh, Conference doesn't mean, or symposium doesn't means uh, a YouTube video. Like generally what I have seen, like people do in name of symposium, they ask you to present your research on YouTube. That is of no use. That is just of time waste. You should physically go and present somewhere. That is really that is what substantial thing which you can put in your CV. Put showing on YouTube will not help you in college application. Maybe you can do for fun, but if you are looking for college, if you want to win, I don't think that is very useful. Okay. And last is the fees. There are 3 different types of program. First two are for high school kids, and if you are in undergrad, undergrad is getting more popular these days, and obviously high school was always popular. So there are 3 types of program for high school kids: uh, 3 months and 6 month program. For 3 months it is 2,000, and for 6 months it is 4,000. 3 months it doesn't include the research paper and conferences, because we don't get enough data that we can present and publish. And in 6 months we get everything: research paper, advanced research, conferences, everything is there, and everything we will guide you. And for undergrad, everything is there, more advanced research, because you are an undergrad, you have already seen the university. So your research, your science fairs, no, you are not going to science fairs, your conferences and also your research paper should be of high level. So that's how we work at Eigen Sciences. And that's it. If you have any question, you can ask me now. And thank you. Yeah, so if you have any question, you can ask me um, about the work. Okay, I think there is a mess. How do you get in contact with the research mentor? I will be your research mentor. So for generally for pre-med kids or kids who are interested uh, in medical field, they or biology. For those kids, I will be your mentor. I am PhD in computational biology. Then I am also a postdoc. I also had a industry experience. I was a research scientist, but now I quit my job. Now I'm doing it full time. But yeah, I have like 10, 12 year of research experience. I have seen the industry research. I have seen the university research. What is latest? What latest is going is the latest things are done. Latest research is done in industry, because industry is all about money. If they don't produce innovative research, if they don't do innovative research, they will be out of business in no time. So that's why industry experience gave me an opportunity to find the best research which is done in entire world. So that's how I get the topic. Like all the topic will be best of the best research. You can Google it, you can ask your PhD friends, or you can ask someone who have done research before. They will say yes, this is an innovative research topic. Could you give an example of how would you give a topic based on interest? Based on interest, yes, exactly. So this is one of the most important question which parents should ask or students should ask is one kid was a national champion of chess, and he want to do research. Now how can you connect chess with research? So I spent a lot of time on finding the right research topic. So I cannot give you right research, but I tell this to everyone, I take like 2 to 3 days, and then I will give you topic. So I had spent some time that how can you relate chess with chess with research. Then I found that in Australia, the research was done, and research was about a survey was done on 15,000 old people who had Alzheimer disease, and it was found that Alzheimer disease can be used in treating chess can be used in treating Alzheimer disease. Actually, it was not treating, but it was having positive. The people who play chess, they had positive effect. So that's how we direct that person to the treating this Alzheimer, Parkinson, neurodementia, frontotemporal dementia type of diseases that you can relate your, like I was interested in that, and how can I relate this activity with my research. I'm always interested in neuro-oriented work. Um, could you share this presentation link? I want to share with my son. Please, this is my number, so please message me. I will share this link 208-226-6960. 208-226-6960. What would you say is a weekly time commitment to complete the 6-month program? So 6-month program, it is divided. It is framed in a way that first 4 months we will do only research, which will be where there will be classes 1 hour per week. All the classes are recorded, and the last 2 months are for research conferences and publications. Last 2 months will be dedicated for research paper conferences. At that time, you don't know when the research conference is happening, right? Maybe if you join now, but let's say if the conference or science fair is in March next year, how will you use me? How will you contact me? So that's why last 2 months I keep flexible, that maybe you can, if you want to apply for science fair, if you want to go to conference, then you can, that is flexible, you can use that time in that conference time period. So first 4 month research focus, data analysis. Last 2 months are more flexible, we can, so that we can tweak, so that a student can get more out of this research. uh, Time commitment is, I must say that all the research activity which you will be doing is a high level research. It is done in PhD. It is not done in undergrad. It is not done in masters. It is not done in high school. It is done in PhD level. It is a high level research, but there is a catch. So how can a high school kids can do this research? Um, I have designed the research in a way that all the difficult parts from the research has been removed. The most difficult part of a research is reading someone else's research and conducting research. So it is lot of reading research paper has been removed. The reading and explaining is my responsibility. I will explain you what is happening. Your responsibility is to do real experiment. Actual experiment is easy. There is more hands-on experiments. You can see, I will also show you after this question and answer session. I will show you an example which will give you a better picture that what we do. So once you see that, you will say, okay, so you can, visualization is easy. uh, Photogenic memory is very easy. When you see things, you can imagine, you can do research very easily when you can see those things. So you will see, I will show you, and you will see that how the protein is moving, how it is done. So then it is much more easier. I will actually I have removed all the reading part. There is no exam. So your only job is to do the research activity, to complete your research. So the weekly commitment is 1 to 2 hours per week is more than enough, I would say. So if you are focused that in that 1 hour, 1 to 2 hours is enough for you. I have kids from 8 to 11, 8 to 12 grade. I have seen uh, all the kids. None of kid have difficulty. None of till now, none of the kids have said that it's too complex, I cannot do it. So if they can do, you can do it. So it's not too complex. As I said, they all started from scratch, level 0. They didn't have prior experience. And how many people who have published the research work? Everyone. There is not a single person who didn't publish, who left and who didn't publish. How many people have presented their research in a conference or science fair? Everyone. There is not a single person who left and he didn't present it. So both presentation and research paper is 100% guaranteed. It's not like 90% guaranteed or 99.9% guaranteed, 100%. So if your research work in or your science fair or conference is not done, then your research project is not done. Then it means your coursework is also not done. Weekly time, how do we register to a research program? So first I provide a demo class, which is this one, and just contact me, email me. My phone number is there. Text me. Email is this one, research at Eigen, SCIE. So you can just email me or contact me, and we can start. Can we start with 3-month program and have it completed during summer and extend it to 6 months if time permits? My daughter is in a residential school. 3-month program instead of, okay, so we have to understand what is 3-month program and what is 6-month program. Definitely you can start with 3-month program. I would say none of my kid, whether they are in 8th grade, whether they are in residential, whether they are in 11th grade or 12th grade, whether they are applying for college within 3 months, they all are doing 6-month program, because that I'm not forcing you to do the 6 month, but they're all doing 6 month. How many kids are doing 3-month program? Zero. Because that gives you everything: conference, science fairs, publication, research paper. So that's why doing this 6 month is like obviously the good thing to do. Yeah, when you do 3-month program, if you extend it for 4 months, then technically you are doing 6-month program, because you will do 4-month research and then you can last 2 months, you can tweak, you can change according to your will. Okay, so because even if you are even if you are doing 3-month program or 6-month program, even if you start now, and let's say if you start now and you are doing 6-month program with me, and May, June, July, August, September, by September or October you are done, but your science fair is in February, obviously you will need me, you will contact me that can you help me, can you show me how it is done. So I will be there. It's not like your coursework is done, then okay, bye bye, tata, bye bye, I will not see you, you have to pay me more. No, one-time payment, and that maybe next year you need me, maybe for letter of recommendation when you are applying for colleges, you can contact me. So yeah, for the 3 months and 6 months, both are possible. You can manage accordingly. uh, some kids are 11th graders who are entering 12th grade, and they want to apply, they want a research paper very quickly, and they want research done very quickly, and because they need to apply for colleges. For those kids, we have like a summer extensive program where we can tweak, we can do 2 hour class, 2 classes per week, so that we can get more and more of our work done. So that option is also available. If you want a fast track research paper before your college application, then that is also available. There are like 4 5 11th graders who have just joined, and they are like kind of panicking. Maybe parents are more panicking, and they are like, okay, we want research, we want something. I have not done research before, but I want something, maybe in 3 months, maybe in 4 months. Can we do it? Can we do it? And then if yes, then we will join. So I always say yes, we can do it. How many students have you had presented the project at ISEF? Uh, ISEF state level, the ISEF goes from county, state, national level. Uh, we have how many kids? I don't even remember. Two kids present, um, two kids present, participated in Washington State Science and Engineering Fair, both got first award. Then one kid in Illinois presented at um, uh, Illinois, he got award. County level, state level, today is his competition, so he's going for next level. One kid in New Jersey, she got 2 awards. So uh, junior science humanity symposium, 7 kids applied, they all got selected. So we try to compete. We our kids, our research is so good. I'm not bragging about myself, but so good that we somehow we make it. We make it to state level, county level, higher level. Do you we register on the website? You can email me if you are interested, Vibha, or text me and let me know. What are the starting time for the 6 month program? For the starting time is on rolling basis. So because it is one-on-one, one student, one mentor, so it is rolling basis. So it is more flexible. Sometimes you have exams, sometimes you have schools, APIC exams are there. So you can definitely you can manipulate your classes. uh, but for the summer is highly popular. Everyone want to do research in this summer time period. So that's why please start as soon as possible. Otherwise, or at least register yourself. Otherwise, the next opening will be May, June, July, August, September beginning. So that's why I always prefer to register for your spot and then move. Do we register on the website? You can email me. What are the starting time? Or can the same research be presented to multiple university fairs? Uh, Same research, um, it depends. It depends. Ninth, 10th, 11th grade, when you are presenting your research, you should constantly add some things into it. So when you are presenting in a science fair, in a college level, in a school level science fair, they will ask you that is this research a continuation of the previous research? Yes or no. So if you put yes, then what changes you have made? It's not like you just copy paste the same research in the next month, next science fair. Um, it should be there should be some things which should be added. But yeah, definitely you can present the same research, not same but similar research. Like if you are working on coronavirus, ninth grade coronavirus advanced research, 10th grade more advanced research, 11th grade. And for us, like kids who are, what we have seen is uh, kids have done research and then they continue to do the same research with us, because it's not like if you are in ninth grade, 10th grade, you have good amount of time. So you can definitely every time you can add more and more in your research. I direct kids to different university as well. Like one kid, he did uh, he the Washington, the girl who got award, and then she applied for um, uh, for uh, for an experimental lab, and then I wrote a letter of recommendation. So I will direct you that once our research is done, always welcome. You can do more advanced research, or if you want to direct your research. If you want to go to more research in different places, I can direct you. I know different places. Adding on the question, what about Junior Science Humanitarian Symposium and ISEFs? Yeah, so 7 kids presented at Junior Science Humanities Symposium. Seventh kid got accepted. We also got award. Junior Science Humanities Symposium. So kid went from first his project was selected from in quarterfinals, and then he went to semi-final, and then he went to finals. So yeah, so we have seen ISEF. Yes, we I already mentioned. Uh, I have to count those numbers, but yeah, I think one, two, three, four, five, six, maybe seven, 8 kids. Will raising senior Ps still be able to participate in these research, or is it too late? I don't think it is too late. Kids just joined in my lab. Um, uh, if you're planning to apply for colleges soon, you can manipulate the time. You can squeeze that 6 month. You can make it 4 month. You can make it 5 month. You can also make it 3 months. Do more classes per week, maybe 2 classes per week. All depends how you want to manipulate, how want to change your time. But yeah, you can squeeze that time. That is also available. 4 kids just joined who only want research. So I already said October end you will go to a conference. By October, by September, research paper will be ready. I think you missed my question. Are you allowed to submit the same research for ISEF and Junior Science Humanities Symposium? Same, yeah, same research. It all same, not exactly the same research, but yeah, similar research. Yes, you can present. It should not be copy paste, because then plagiarism. There are different plagiarism softwares which can very quickly catch you. But at ISEF and Junior Science Humanities Symposium, yes, you can present same research. Yes, you can present. Like for example, you are working on neurocancer. Obviously, you will not do, if you attend 5 different science fairs, you will do 5 different research. You can present at same research over there. Yeah, but it's always helpful, if it's always good when you change few things, maybe abbreviate the words, abbreviate the abstract, abbreviate the experimental section, make changes, so it doesn't look like a copy paste. At science fair level, this is the things are not too restricted. But at journal level, when you are publishing a research paper, they check for plagiarism. And also chat gpt detector, they will detect that, especially for plagiarism. For chat gpt, they are kind of okay, that you should do the research. And if you are using chat gpt for to improve the grammar, that is good, that is okay. But you should not ask chat gpt, can you write a research paper for me, and you're submitting it. That is obviously wrong. But for plagiarism is like very, the journal where we go, we always go for Harvard journal for high school kids. So so they are very specific. And for if they are very stringent about plagiarism, it's like 4 5 words. If there are 4 words which are common in two paper, then they will catch it. So they are software. So for research paper, it is more stringent. For science fair, it is less uh, restricted. So just rewording the project. I don't want to say that just rewording the project, but uh, it is, it will work. But you need to. But I would say, okay, so let's look at it in this way. The reason we are attending these science fairs are, we need some substantial thing to add in our CV. Okay, so when you are adding in our CV, and if you write, okay, uh, how drugs are, how finding remdesivir against coronavirus, presented at Junior Science Humanities Symposium, discovering coronavirus drug remdesivir at Illinois Science Fair, remdesivir for coronavirus. So if you put the same thing, so it looks again it looks doesn't look good, right? You are presenting the same thing again and again. Maybe if you present 2 times, that is fine, but just don't present like constantly presenting the same research constantly again and again, 10th here, 11th, 12th. So yeah, 1 or 2 times it will work, but again, if you add keep on adding more things, that's what I have seen. Like kids who win award, they from ninth grade, they just constantly add up things in it. Okay, so I think there is no other question, so I can add one more thing, which is a demo, an example of research, which will give you a better picture. So let me share screen again. And this example, this experiment will give you a better picture of what we are doing. Okay, so I will use a software, and we will show you how to use this software, how to install these softwares. You don't need any specific research experience, programming experience, any if you have MacBook, if you have Windows, they both will work. um, yeah, so let me share screen. Yeah, okay, so this is open. So yeah, so this is just a fun fact. So this is the protein, and this is one of the most popular coronavirus picture you must have seen, the red one, right? So, and coronavirus, you must should know about the coronavirus. It has crowns on top of it. That's why it is called as coronavirus. And these crowns are these triangular shape structures, which are called as spike protein. This pointy spikes, and this is one of the most common pictures of coronavirus. So this is the same spike protein. It is triangular. If you see from top, it is a triangular red thing is the same spike protein which is present on coronavirus. So you can use this and you can play with this uh, coronavirus. And from top it looks like this, from side it looks like this. So yeah, so nature is very beautiful. Yeah, so what I want to see, sorry, I was sidetracked when I saw this picture, but what I want, the experiment which I want to show you is it's a story about uh, a protein which is present on coronavirus. I'm talking about lot about coronavirus, but yeah, we work on different projects. But yeah, it happens to like for some reason I don't know why but I'm talking more about coronavirus. But we have neuroscience, kidney disease, heart disease, Alzheimer disease, different research aspects. Okay, so on your screen there is an enzyme, and this enzyme is called as main protease. And this enzyme is present in coronavirus. And obviously, if this enzyme is present in coronavirus, it is a bad enzyme. It is not a good enzyme, right? So we want to kill or inhibit this enzyme. Okay, and this is how it looks like. And each enzyme in biology, you must have studied that each enzyme has a magic site, and that magic site is called as active site of that enzyme. So let me zoom in and let me show you how this look like. Can you see this cavity? This cavity is the active site, the magic site or active site of this protein, of this enzyme. And this groove is the most important part. Okay, so what this enzyme does is when virus enters, it chops viral protein into small pieces, and then more and more viruses can be formed. So first virus will enter, it will chop viral protein. So from one virus, 100,000 million billion viruses, and then COVID happens. So it's just like cooking food. You take vegetables, chop those vegetable into small pieces with a knife, and then you cook food. So this enzyme is functioning as like a knife. So multiple viruses can be formed. So we want to inhibit this enzyme. Okay, so to inhibit this enzyme, there is already a drug that has not been discovered by me, but it was discovered by FDA, Food and Drug Administration, and that drug is called as remdesivir. So let me show you that drug, and this is the remdesivir drug. So if you remember when COVID was in the end of 2020 and beginning of 2021, COVID was very popular in especially in not popular. COVID was at its peak in India in that time period, and that time this drug remdesivir was in black market. So this is the same drug. This um, which was in black market, and it inhibits coronavirus, and it been published. It is a FDA approved drug. So I will show you how this drug functions, how it binds with the protein, and how it blocks the protein. Okay, so if that can block it, it can also block coronavirus. Okay, so to do this, there is a very simple web server. We use this for demo. We don't use this for experiments, and it is not found age talk. And generally it opens, but today is not working for some reason. But yeah, if it is not working, that's fine. We can show you later. But I already have the results. I've saved it. It takes like 5 to 10 minutes. So I already have a results. And let me show you the results or the output file or how it binds. That's okay. So it is there. Okay. So this is the server. And what I'll do is I will try to bind to which is drug, and the other thing is the coronavirus protein, and how they will bind. So you can imagine there are two Legos. Lego number one is this one, which is purple color protein, and Lego number two is this drug. How they both can bind together. So that's what we will be looking at. Okay. So if you remember, there was a boat video which I showed you, and I told you remember this video. So we will do the same thing. How can we connect two Legos together? So Lego number one, let me upload Lego number one, which is COVID protein, which will go here, uploaded. And Lego number two is the drug. Let me upload it here. And then I will put the email ID and submit. Once you submit it, it is in queue. It will take like 5 to 10 minutes. But I already have the results or output with me, and let me show you the output. So file, close, output file. Yeah. So this is the same protein, and zoom out, and you can see how the drug is binding inside this cavity. It's not only binding, it's binding deep inside the cavity. And if you want to see the surface, select residue and show. So you can see I would say maybe this color look nice. Yeah. So now you can see that it is going deep inside the proteins, like going way deep. So once this is there, the protein cannot function and the virus will die. So you can do a lot of things using this software, like you can scan it, like how deep or where it is going, or you can also find the hydrogen bond interactions, like this is how they are interacting. So this is also very crucial for in a drug discovery process. Okay, and then I will be like, okay, this look nice, and maybe I will put a white background, because all research paper want a white background image, and this look nice, and then I will just take a snapshot. Okay, so the research paper, for a research paper, a figure is already been generated. So that's how we work. We we make different types of research. We make very complex figures. All are done by students in our lab. Like there is no advance. It's not too complex. So that's how we work. And I hope this small experiment will give you a better picture what you will be doing, and it will, I think, it will give you give more. It will make you more interested in the research work. Okay. So yeah, that's it. If you have any question, you can ask me, or you can contact me 208 226 6960. This is my number, or you can email me at research at eigen eigensciences.com. Yeah. Yeah. So this is my email and this is my phone number. Let me know if you are interested. And and also this is our website if you want to dot again. Yeah. Eigensciences.com. Yeah. So this is our website. You can just right now you can just click on this website, and so that you don't need to save it, or you will not miss it. And and then let us know. Okay. Is there any other question? Okay, I think there is no other questions. So yeah, it was nice meeting you guys. Thank you for attending. I will see you later. I will upload this video, so if you want to watch it again, you can just ask us. It will be on YouTube, and so I think that will help you more. Okay, bye.
Yeah, hi. My name is Bindu, and we just joined a little late, very late at tail end. Um, if we want to know more about the program, like I can email you the details for details, or um, how I wanted to join earlier, but I couldn't join.
Okay, just call after this call. You can after this. I am done with all my classes. So after this, just you can just call me on this number.
Okay, sure. Thank you. Yeah,
Okay, then I'll explain you the process.
thank you.
Okay, yeah, sure. Okay, bye bye. Thank you.